Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1073. Guys, you're following along on YouTube, please jump on over to thewoddoc.com. Check out all of our full-length videos. That's where we house them. What we're talking about today is continuing with the subject of knee pain that we did yesterday. We talked about the knee star and how we can use the kneecap mobility or patellar mobility to self-mobilize and possibly reduce knee pain. Today what we're doing is talking or showing you something that I've shown in the past but couples very well with kneecap mobilization. And that's the joint mobilization of the knee itself, right? So commonly we do this in the office with some type of distractive type of mechanism, whether we're trying to cause a posterior, like anterior to posterior, or a posterior to anterior, opposite direction, or some type of torque in one other type of direction. And it's very common to mobilize the capsule along with mobilizing the patella, right? But it's not too easy to do at home. And a safe and simple way to do it at home is through simple long-axis distraction. And we showed different ways in which you can hook onto the ankle and you can distract the whole entire limb. But if you want to isolate that distraction and mobilization of the knee capsule itself, all you're going to do is you're going to take a towel, okay? And what we're going to do here is we're going to sit up like such, take that towel, roll it in half like you just saw me do it, and you start out very small, okay? So it's going to go right in the crooks of your knee, and then from right there, all we're going to do is just sit back on that, right? So you're going to ask, how exactly is that distracting it? Well, as we put an implement behind our knee, right, what it's actually doing is it's creating that fulcrum. So now the knee has to spread apart just a little bit more, right? So rather than being just like this, it looks like this, right? And you could gradually build to this. If this isn't enough for you because you have more tissue, or if it's too much, you can regulate as necessary. But just make sure that you get that all the way up into the crooks of the knee, right? Or you can fold it a couple times, like such. And this is a great little way, and not only to get distraction, but to mobilize the bottom portion, or the top portion of the calf, and the bottom portion of the hamstring as well. So of course you're going to get some of that tissue mobilization, but really what you want to think about doing is getting a nice docile mobilization back and forth like such, right? So just little tiny pressures. It should never feel painful. So if I'm going to do this in a real world live example, I'm going to sit back like this. I'm going to feel, okay, that's a pretty good amount of pressure. I'm not really digging down in there. But now from right there, I'm just going to sit back and come back up. Sit back, come back up. If I want to add a little bit more pressure, I can move where my hands are. Okay, but you're going to notice that it's always controlled and I always have my hands there. So that way I don't go too far into a barrier that might become dangerous. And all we're trying to do is get a little length in that capsule tissue that holds the kneecap or the knee together, right? So the femur and the tibia. So, second step, trying to resolve knee pain for you guys. Try that out. Questions, comments, please post it below. And until tomorrow, we're optimizing function to optimize performance.